Happy Monday. Welcome back from the weekend, Megan. You seem well rested. First topic right out the gate, you were fully charged. Do we need to get rid of this president? Yes, we do. I agreed with you. Let's do it. Let's do it fast. Let's get rid of him. Let's make sure he is held accountable for being the complete and utter shithead that he is. You talked about being there in DC and what the tensions are like. And you know, Megan, I'm a little concerned about this. You have a history of having a little trouble with your residential geography. You seem to remember earlier this last year when you talked about the neighborhood outside your building being a war zone in New York. The assumption being that you had walked out of your building and had witnessed this firsthand, but in fact you were nowhere near New York City. You were holed away somewhere in Virginia, which is where I'm going to assume you still are, which is not DC. So by saying, here in DC, and it's the second time you've mentioned it since you've been back, that you're living in DC. But that's like saying, you live in Soho when you're out in Massapequa. It's just not so, just be a little careful about your geography there. Then, of course, we get to talk about Twitter, all the social media platforms. And I knew this was coming from you because you just love the slippery slope of cancel culture. This is not cancel culture. And it's not violating anyone's free speech. Whoopi is absolutely incorrect that this is not the same thing as, Twitter removing accounts is the same as a baker being asked to make a cake for a gay wedding. They're not the same thing. We don't allow private companies in the public sector to say, private companies serving the public is what I mean, to deny service to giant groups of demographics simply based on the demographic that they're in. But we do allow private companies to deny service to people who are breaking the terms of service. So, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Start a fight in a bar, no service. Incite a riot, commit violence against someone, no service. Make a threat to someone else's safety, no service. Disseminate fraudulent information, no service. If you violate the terms of service, you don't get to use the service. That seems fine. I don't think that's a slippery slope, and nor is it going against any of the norms of business that we have been working from quite some time. So, you can scoot back up your slippery slope. It's going to be fine. We do need to just have a little chat. It's still with the extension and that now it's just a side pony. Also, still not, I don't know if you can't see it, but it's like bent and you didn't brush it. I don't know what happened, but it's weird. And I don't know what you're doing with your, Lady Gaga drag queen makeup with the shiny here and you're trying to make a cheekbone and all the jewel tones. It's just, you've gone a little too far. It's a little clowny, along with your little jewel tone jacket or whatever that is. It's like you're chopping from an 82-year-old woman's closet. So, we got some work to do there. But I think that's all we have for today. You know, Ken Jennings was a great guest. How can you really? You of course tried to attack him with his past tweets, which he answered and moved on. So I don't know why you insist on being a hard-nosed journalist all the time, but you know, sometimes I think it's okay. Were you trying to cancel him? Don't know. But we'll see you again tomorrow.